All right, folks, real fast, a real Delphi case, Moab, Tito, Wells case, short. Now, Don Wells said he was in Utah with his son. When was he there in Utah? Ain't that funny? You know, Pettito was killed out in Utah. So were six, seven other ladies were killed out in Utah. We need to find out when Don Wells was in Utah, Montana, or wherever it was out there. That's what they were saying. They actually knew people out there or whatever. Let's see if there's any truth to that story. Ain't it funny though? That's about the same time that all them girls came up missing out there and dead. Now am I saying Don Wells is responsible for it? Well, I don't know. In the Delphi case, there's been people that have reported that there was a man and a young boy there, and they were parked on the side of the road, and the boy said that they were having car trouble, and his father went to go get help, and he'd be back. So it's interesting how these are all connected and starting to add up. You know, well, it's a proven fact that they've said Don Wells was in Utah. Now, what state? What state was he in? All they said was Utah. So he was out there in Utah with his oldest son. About this, yeah, and he just got back when Candace or Summer, he previously before that just got back because Candace said that some guy was at their house or whatever. So, I don't know, but we're going to have to keep an eye on things and find out and see if there's any truth to that story, which there probably is. If he was out in Utah, there was seven girls that came up missing out there, I believe, 7 or 8 girls. The Moab killing and everything. The Pettito case, well, we know Brian did that, and the Moab girls. There might be other, but I don't think they killed 10 people that fast. There had to be somebody out there working, and meaning somebody else was out there doing some other killings too. I don't know. That's my Delphi short. I bet you all these people are linked together through this child porn trafficking, drug gang, Delphi thing, and it makes sense. Don Wells talking about he owes people for drugs, and the Delphi case, people think that there was drugs involved in that. The Moab case, they said that they found drugs with the Moab 2 girls that were killed. And the Pettito case, which people are thinking they were also drugs were involved somehow. So, yeah, it's interesting. But, like I said, where was Don Wells? How long was he in Utah? Was it anywhere around where all these girls were murdered out there? And there was 2 guys there was 2 guys that were murdered out there too. So it's interesting. All right, folks, you have a good day. Be safe. Be safe. You know, the weather got warm today, and the snow is actually starting to melt. Uh, excuse me. We got some snow, I think, tomorrow night or something, they're saying. Tonight and tomorrow. And then a big storm is coming in, but it goes right around us, which is phenomenal. It just dips right before it hits us, and it dips way down into the southern states. Massive snow amounts are going to be down south. And then it curves up and goes right up the East Coast. Up into New York, Maine, all them areas out there are going to be massive, heavy snow, they're saying. So we got lucky. You know, they said we might get a couple flurries, maybe a couple sprinkles of rain, if that, but it goes right around us. Massive drop in the jet stream. So we'll see how this goes. But like I said, once again, we're going to have to find out how long Don Wells was in Utah, if it was anywhere near the Pettito case or the Moab girls or the 7 other girls that were missing out there and the 2 guys that were found dead out there. So I imagine, I bet you there's probably more bodies all scattered all over. It's funny how these people, you know, I think they're all suspects of. Do I think Brian Laundrie is still alive? Yes. There's still a warrant out for Brian Laundrie through the federal government, and they haven't taken it down. And there's a reason for that. I think some of the boys think Brian Laundrie still might be alive, and you know. And if we do find Brian Laundrie, we also want to question him on the other 10 people that were killed, plus the Delphi case. And possibly Don Wells. Where was he? If he was in Utah with his oldest son, where was he in February? Because there was reports of a car that was broke down or a truck or something on the side of the road at the Delphi murders with who they thought looked like a young teenage boy. And he said he was waiting for his father, that his father went to go get help. So, you know, we don't know. Well, I don't know. This is getting interesting, but I got to go. Make sure you protect yourselves, people. Uh, and, you know, that's all we could do. That's about it. That's about it. There's many of these people. So be safe. And yes, Pendejo, we're watching you. It could be somebody, a YouTuber from out west or something. It could be Levine sent them. They're all suspects. You're a suspect now, Pendejo. So be safe, folks. Watch out. The weather is changing.